Hello, beautiful specimen, and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel. Today I'm here with M and Ray, per usual. Ray will be reading, and M is a model today. I'll show you so far what we got going on. And I will put the reference photo right here. And without further ado, let's get into it. I will be off camera, I apologize.
Am I the a-hole for embarrassing my coworker after she kept calling me mom at work? I'm 29 and work in a pretty relaxed corporate office. We can wear jeans, play music while we work. It's casual but still professional. I've been at the company for 4 years and was recently promoted to a team lead position. One of our new hires, a 23-year-old named Emma, started this weird habit of calling me mom in meetings and even over email. She'd say things like, "Mom said this is due today," or "Ask Mom if we can leave early." At first I just laughed it off, but after a couple of weeks it really started to bother me. It felt weird and honestly kind of disrespectful. I pulled her aside and told her I wasn't comfortable with it. She brushed it off and said it was a joke and I should lighten up. Last week we were in a meeting with our manager and a few people from another department. Out of nowhere she said something like, "Mom, do we have to stay late again?" I was caught off guard and honestly kind of embarrassed. So I responded that I prefer she stop calling me that because I'm not her mom and I didn't raise her with that lack of professionalism. The room went quiet and things got a little awkward. Afterwards, my manager pulled me aside and said he understood why I was frustrated, but I should have handled it more tactfully. Now Emma isn't speaking to me and apparently told someone I humiliated her.
Humiliated.
Shh, I'm tired. Some coworkers are on my side, others think I was too harsh. I really don't think I was being too rude, I was just fed up. Am I the a-hole for calling her out?
No.
For the way that I did.
The way that you did, maybe, but to be fair, you told her several times that you are not comfortable with it, you do not feel like it's professional, and she did not stop. So that is on her at that point to stop, or bigger repercussions are going to happen. Oh, looked at the ceiling for a second.
Am I the a-hole for hugging my boyfriend on my period?
The hell?
My 34M boyfriend and I, 35F, were laying down after going grocery shopping this Sunday afternoon. I was very excited to see him. It had been 3 days since we last hung out, and eating together on Sundays is a tradition we maintained for years. For context, I got my period on Friday night. I told him. I rolled over and stretched my leg to give him a full body hug, and he pushes me away. Surprised, I asked why. He said that he didn't want uterine lining to get on him.
Uterine.
Yeah, that word. I was like, WTF. He continues to gesture at what I was wearing. It was really hot, so I was in short shorts and fully wearing a pad and a tampon. We love to listen to Reddit stories together, so I joked about just that. How his comment sounded like a Reddit story. He was deadpan. I said, "You can't be serious. Blood would not get on you. I would not do that if there was a risk." He proceeds to get up, get dressed, and leave. I ask him why he's chosen to do this, and he says nothing. We've been together on and off for 13 years. I'm shocked and I don't understand. Is it a no-no to give a full body hug while on your period? Help, I'm genuinely confused and sad.
No, if you took all the precautions with the pad and everything, like maybe if you free bleed, then maybe, but even so, that is your choice, and that is up to your partner with what they are comfortable with. Like, right, you're a dude. Do you care if you had a girlfriend that was on a period and she gave you a full body hug?
No. I also don't really care about blood. I bleed a lot whenever I cut myself in an accident, so I don't personally care about blood. It's just blood.
Yeah, I mean, peroxide takes it out.
And there's an edit.
Oh, my eyeball.
Because a few people have asked, and I think context always helps. We do have a child together. She is 9.
Seriously? Oh my gosh.
Feel free to judge the on-off aspect of this, but he has been a supportive father to our daughter, I'll bet. This incident concerned me. No, she doesn't know what happened. She was not present during the incident. We called it quits between 2016 and 2020. Of course, COVID happened. We saw it fit to cohabitate temporarily for the sake of our, at the time, 4-year-old, because I worked in healthcare and he was not working and could care for her. Since then, we have flirted with getting back together, even having another child, but this incident is actually having me questioning those plans. It seems so banal, but I fear that it signals something deeper. You seem to be saying profound immaturity. I've tried to date but haven't had luck and I'm afraid to be honest. Maybe you guys are right.
Yeah, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. You have a child with her. Why are you tripping? Arguably, a child is a little more gross if you're there witnessing it. Granted, I don't know if he witnessed it.
If he witnessed what?
The birth.
Oh, fair. Hold on. Would I be the a-hole for asking my boyfriend to stop inviting his sister to our dates?
Wild.
I, 25F, have been dating my boyfriend, 27M, for almost a year now, and for the most part, things have been great. He's kind, funny, emotionally intelligent, or at least I thought so. One of the things I admired most about him early on was how close he is to his younger sister, 23F. They talk daily, share inside jokes, and genuinely seem to enjoy each other's company. I thought it was sweet. I come from a more distant family, so seeing that kind of bond was refreshing. But lately it's starting to feel like I'm dating both of them. Over the past few months, she's been joining us on what I assumed were supposed to be one-on-one dates. I'm talking dinner reservations, movie nights, even a weekend trip we planned for our anniversary. She was there. Sometimes he tells me she's coming, but often it's a surprise. I'll show up expecting a romantic evening, and suddenly it's a sibling hangout with me awkwardly toggling along. She's not rude exactly, she's bubbly and confident, but she dominates the conversation. Picks the restaurant, and once made a joke like, "You're lucky I approve of you." I laughed at the time, but it stuck with me. I felt like she was half joking, half warning me. I tried to bring it up gently and told my boyfriend I love that he's close to his sister, but I also want space to build a relationship, just the two of us. He got defensive immediately. Said I was being territorial, jealous, and trying to isolate him from his family. I was stunned. I wasn't asking him to cut her off, just to stop bringing her to every single date. Since then, things have been tense. He's barely talking to me, and his sister posted a vague story about some people not respecting family bonds. I didn't respond, but I feel like I'm being iced out for wanting something very normal in a romantic relationship. I'm starting to question everything. Is this dynamic healthy? Am I the one unreasonable? I've asked friends and gotten mixed up responses. Some say I should be grateful she's close to the family. Others say it should sound like emotional enmeshment. Would I be the a-hole for asking my boyfriend to stop inviting his sister to our dates because I feel like a third one in my relationship?
I mean, it sounds like you already tried and he wanted to be a jerk about it. So honestly, you may love him, but you should leave if he's not going to give you the time that you need and that you want. Is it good that he is close with a family member? Yes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being close with family. But excessively close like that?
Close.
Yeah. Like, you need to be able to have time alone.
I'm pretty sure
Look at...
in one of the old edit stories...
It came out.
Oh. I'm pretty sure in one of the old Reddit stories that we read, someone was like a mama's boy, where they lived next door to their mom and everything else. I want to say it was for a video too, and I cannot remember what number it was.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. I can't remember offhand though.
Am I the a-hole for giving my cousin a taste of his own medicine? I, 26F, unmarried, this might be important later, worked as a software developer for a very good paying organization. 3 years back, I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease. As a result, I had to undergo a renal transplant. All of this was sudden, and my family was in shock. And as I am someone who has taken care of her health since a very long time ago and was never ill, like never. During that time, I had to quit my job because I was paying full attention to my health and recovery. That being said, I had good savings for treatment. I moved to a bigger city, and my cousin offered to let me stay in his apartment. I was somewhat relieved, as the treatment was expensive, and on top of that, rent would have been an added stress. But the happiness was short-lived. Now, I didn't expect him to let us live rent-free, but it was a nice gesture. But a week into my treatment, he asked us to pay rent. While me and my family, were kind of shocked because our family helped me pay his tuition and let me stay with us when he was studying. But we thought instead of giving rent to some stranger, let's pay him the rent so it kind of stays in the family. Boy, was I wrong. After some time, we got to know that he was charging us twice to what he was taking previously from others as rent for the same apartment. We were in disbelief as he was a family member. I guess they didn't want to put member. Now, all this happened while I was undergoing treatment, and when we got to know about the rent situation, I simply gave the transportation and distance excuse and rented an apartment nearby the hospital. Cut to 3 years later, his wife got diagnosed with the exact same disease. Not something I prayed for, nor was happy to know, because I know how hard it is, but karma, I kid you not, it's like a boomerang. You will eventually get back what you've sent out in the universe. Her disease was a step ahead of mine, and this time she had to come to New York for the treatment, where I've been living for the past year, and I invested in properties thinking it would give nice returns. The situation repeated, and this time I too asked for the rent because I am no saint. If you push my buttons, you have to handle the aftermath. He started blaming me for extorting money in a stimulant situation when family is supposed to help. I reminded him what he did to me, and he confronted him about the rent situation as well. He was silent for a while before giving me the most ridiculous explanation. He said, and I quote, "You had worked in a nice organization and was paid well. Plus, you are unmarried and had the money to spend, so it was only right that you pay the rent." I was not exactly shocked, but found this whole situation funny. Later, he started spreading rumors and fake narrative in our whole family, which I was able to kind of come clean after telling my part of the story, but some relatives still think that I am the B word for doing this to them.
They shouldn't have done it to you. And then shouldn't have came to you for help if they didn't expect it. Sucks to suck.
Is the video still on her? I need to adjust my flag.
I mean, we're pretty much done. We're gonna do our finishing touches and we will be right back. And we're back with a finished look. Let's get a little close up. Grab the... Alright, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!